As a young, immature kid, I used to scroll for hours coming back from school. I'd come back from school, get home, pull up my phone, and scroll. Hours on end, hours on repeat, and I didn't have any attention span at school either. School, my attention span was 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So, I continued this type of lifestyle of scrolling, eating, doing homework, sleeping, and barely being physically active, doing all this stuff. What do you think happened? Mental health, low. Physical health, low. Focus, low. Everything was at literally the depths. The literal depths. My grades were decent, but my mental health was literally terrible. It was literally terrible. Dark garbage. Literal garbage. Everybody around me scrolled as well for hours and hours. And just like me, they'd pick up their phone, they'd watch something, wasn't entertaining, scroll. This isn't interesting at all, scroll. This isn't interesting, scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. And before you know it, it's been hours. That feeling when it's been 10 minutes and it's been 3 hours of time just moving your thumb up. Doing what? Doing what? It's not even 30 seconds. It's literally like 10 seconds of attention span. I know this to be true because your monkey brain has probably not been paying attention to the story that I've been telling you. So, actually focus for once. Maybe you'll benefit. You see, getting back from home, eating, doing homework, sleeping, scrolling, playing video games, all that stuff, that's just quick dopamine. I still did it all. All my friends did it all. And we wasted so much time. I wasted so much time. And I'd always wonder what the point of playing video games, scrolling, all this stuff was. What's the point of it? Because I'd always be awake at 11 p.m., 10 p.m., late. What's the point of it? Some quick dopamine? Doesn't even matter. So, my life took a very, very deep drop, a massive decline. Massive decline. It stayed on this for a good couple years. A good couple years, and I lived like this. I lived like this for years, and my life could not be worse. It could not be worse. And what even was worse than that, and what made it even worse, was that I wasted so much time scrolling, I couldn't even do half the things, etc., etc. Like work, homework, whatever it was. Literally, homework was, it was pointless. It was pointless, but everybody around me told me this, piling onto my list. And it literally stressed me out. I'd literally break down. I'd have so much sweat from my palms all the time. So much sweat on my forehead. Anybody would tell me about it, I'd be embarrassed. Because I had so much sweat. My hands were literally drenched. drenched in sweat. My entire forehead was drenched in sweat. My shirt was literally, it literally looked like I was splashed with a bunch of water with the hose, you know? It literally looked like someone's turned on the hose to the max setting. It literally splashed me with loads and loads of water. Everybody would tell me that. Or something similar. Say, did you just get in a pool, bro? And they insult me because how sweaty I was all the time. My shirt was so drenched in my sweat. The thing is, it was so embarrassing. Half the time I'd literally just look down in shame. I'd pick up my phone when I get back from school. Scroll again and again and again and again. This is interesting. That's not interesting. Scrolling. I always had so much sweat on my forehead, my shirt, my hands, everywhere. And everybody made fun of me for it because I was the sweaty guy who had the hunched shoulders, who'd be scrolling all day, who'd be playing video games all day. Not to mention, I was lazy. When I'm lazy, and when I'm talking about lazy, I'm talking lazy. Very, very lazy. My activity level from a 1 to 5 is probably literally a 1 or a 0. Yes, I was very, very lazy. I became physically unhealthy. Seriously, I ruined everything else. I mean, because being the sweaty guy with all the sweat on his hands, his shirt, his forehead, neck, whatever, the armpits, everybody would, make comments or like ask me about it, and being the sweatiest guy in the room, it's not a great look. It's not a great look to have. And everybody always pointed at me and laughed because, in terms of height, everybody else was reaching huge growth spurts, massive growth spurts, rapidly. I'd literally be stuck at the bottom, literal bottom, whilst in literal fifth grade and sixth grade, I was probably 4'7", 4'6", maybe even 4'5". I saw all the other classmates being 5 foot, 5'3", 5'4", 5'5". I'm not gonna lie, I was jealous. I was jealous of those people because I was way shorter. And everybody always made the comment, "Bro, you're so short. You're short, bro." They'd always insult me for it. So I always walked over with a hunched over posture like this, and just walking over to some store or whatever, just hunched, rounded shoulders, and the nerd neck like this, turtleneck, a hunchback posture like this, and it was like severe. And everybody pointed at me and laughed because my height and everything. And then the point when I discover puffing my chest up and fixing my posture, then everybody points at me and laughs, and they're like, "Oh, look at him! Look at him! He's walking like this." They puff their chest up and walk like this. They mock me and make fun of me. And then when I start growing taller and taller and taller, they still call me short because I wasn't that tall. But from 4'6" to more like 5, that's a massive improvement. Massive. That's literally over half a foot in the span of maybe a year, 2 years. Everybody still made fun of me. Everybody still scrolled. I still scrolled. It wasn't until I stopped scrolling. I actually, for once in my life, I stopped scrolling this infinite place in Instagram or YouTube. Instead, everybody shows me this new platform. This new platform everybody chats about and talks about. Now I didn't really know what this platform was, but everybody would show me. They'd pull out their phones and show me, look at this TikTok reel, and show me some music track and some sort of clip. I'd look at it and I'm like, this is literally like the Instagram version. The Instagram reel. But even worse. It literally looked so high edited for dopamine specifically. Edits, music, all this stuff. And I could see why their attention span was literally no better than mine. See, here's the thing. TikTok Reels is this place where you can just scroll forever and ever and ever, just like YouTube Shorts. Short form content, 10, 30 seconds, maybe 50. And that's about it. That's literally it. The China version of TikTok, which China developed TikTok, it's a lot different compared to the US, UK, and the rest of the world because China has different stuff on their TikTok compared to the rest of the world. China, of course, has a different version of TikTok because this, but TikTok literally collects your data and it knows what you want to see. Do you want to see this cooking video, or this person talking, this podcast? It knows what you want. The thing is, why people scroll is because they watch it, they get hooked. Some random edit or music or some music track playlist or whatever, they get hooked. It's easily addicting. Scroll for another one, another one, another one. Hours have gone by. The thing is, you should delete TikTok immediately. Just click the application. If you're a monkey, if you have a monkey brain which doesn't even know how to use your phone, click on the application, TikTok, click uninstall or delete and get rid of it. Trust me, it'll be far better. You see, because TikTok literally destroys most people's attention spans. They can't focus. They literally can't even focus, and it's like they think they have ADHD and all this. They don't. It's because of all this dopamine and stuff. They need to focus. Focus for once in their life and remove all this dopamine. So, if your monkey brain can't comprehend the simple language I'm saying, don't blame anybody.